YouTubers, I'm making a very quick video here to explain about a completely more survivor world automatic railcart system. It can be more complicated than it seems by the first glance, but it's actually quite simple. Simple enough to build it in survival. That was the point of it. Alright, very simple setup, and operates off of two buttons. Well, 3 buttons total when you get it completely built up. I don't have mine fully done yet. So this is a in the mix thing. I had to actually scrap a recorded video that I'd done while I was streaming on Twitch because the volume on the video was not sufficient. The volume in the game was too loud. So, let's get on with it. First, obviously, I built a building. You don't have to go into the building and all that stuff. It's just extra cosmetics. I like it looking nice. I've done all this on survival, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing it in peaceful. Oh, done. Back to game. Okay, don't screw up anything. But everything's been done in peaceful. So, obviously, the button is behind that block. It powers the redstone that goes underneath the hoppers that comes around to these 2 blocks. The first one is, of course, the dispenser. The second one is this block, which powers the powered rails. So that's very simple. There is no time delay for either one. The second strand that it does, it goes up and around through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 repeaters. And literally, the purpose of these repeaters is to create as much time delay as you can. And I literally created as much time delay as I could. And it's still not much. See? Boom. There it goes. Now, second station. Very simple. Alright. There's 4 buttons all the way across here. And I'll explain every bit of what they do. They do 2 things. They switch these rails and power that rail. All at the same time. Just with the click of each button. So, all these repeaters across this straight platform are literally meant for one thing and one thing only. Preventing crossovers. Meaning that these repeaters are just so it goes in a straight line rather than crossing over to the next circuit. Which creates that. These repeaters are literally created to create the time tick delay to flop the rails about the time that you get there. This contraption that goes up above and all around, all of this is literally meant to take it. There are no time tick delays, but it's literally meant to take all of this around to that repeater, which through all this redstone and all this repeaters and all that, to take it back to here, to repeat it to a block right underneath the powered rails right underneath that minecart. And I have detector rails. I'll explain those in a moment. But they're literally meant to take you the right direction from the get-go. Nothing more, nothing less. Very simple. And it makes it all automatic. I don't have to worry about doing a thing. After I click that second button, I'm going on to wherever this minecart rail is taking me. Ironically, now let's get smart about this. On the way back, same thing. I'm not going to touch any buttons except for the left shift to get off of the minecart. The repeater's functions, like I said, are to get exactly where you need to go. And as you see, they run into a cactus where there's a hopper underneath the cactus, or the last rail, and it takes it back to the dispenser that you saw in the beginning. Now, repeaters here are, well, in this case, meant for literal, making sure it doesn't cross and it powers that rail, which will flip it from both directions to ensure this direction doesn't go up there, and ensure that this direction does go up there. In this case, it flips it from this way on a 1 tick delay to get it to go straight and around this bend versus coming up here. It has nothing on this side, so it goes straight through. It makes the turn, it jumps the rail, and it goes straight through, hitting this repeater and going up there. Sounds a lot more complicated, but literally I could say, as far as I know, this repeater's needed. This repeater's more cosmetics to, or extra assurance for me, to make sure that I'm getting everything going right. So, that would be my automatic railcart system. Like I said, I've been doing it on peaceful mode, and as you see, the dispenser we started off with, the minecart has ended up there. I should have went into details at the very end how it works. Like I said, the hoppers here, obviously, hopper with the minecart rail on top of it. Then it goes through that hopper, through that hopper, through that hopper, into the dispenser. You can keep a total of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 30 minecarts stored in this system that I've got here exact. It just takes a bit of building, a bit of time, a bit of imagination, but I mean, I could have made it more simple, but I don't really think a lot of command blocks are simple. I like it this way. Plus, I don't even know how to make a command block in survival. So, that doesn't help me either. This one I like it this way though, and it works just fine. It gives me up to 5 directions. 4 on A, button push there. This one is literally, it will go straight. All 5 directions have been tested, 100% functional. There's a lot of math involved in it, like how big of a space do you need to create this many directions. I literally just eked by with the space for one of mine. Let me show you this one. Alright. I literally just eked by with this one space, right here. I was lucky enough that I only need a full tick. This one needs 2 full ticks. Or almost 2 full ticks. This one definitely needs 2 at full ticks. This one needs 3 at almost full ticks. And all of this makes it work perfectly functional. I do hate Minecraft weather sometimes. If I wasn't on peaceful, I'd be worried about mobs. But that is my minecart rail system. If you like it, let me know tell me what you think, people, because honestly, it's complicated but simple at the exact same time. I'm going to pop off of here and get this edited, open it, save it in a format that I like, and post it on YouTube. Well, have fun. Later, people.